Go ahead and impress play there.
I know we have Liz from Hackensack, New Jersey calling in. Liz, what do you have to say about the United States response to the earthquake in Haiti?
Hi, Kat.
No, this isn't Kat. This is Matthew Eisner with 89.1 The Buzz. Do you have any comments about the earthquake?
Kat, listen. I'm sorry about what happened all those years ago when you were dating Larry.
Excuse me?
Look, I just wanted to say I'm sorry, and you don't have to accept it. I just wanted to put it out there.
Connor, if you don't have anything to say about the earthquake, I think we're going to have to let you go.
Kat apparently isn't a Howard Stern fan, so she cut me off. But I think she does forgive me because I clearly brought some comedy back into her life. Anyway, thank you all for coming to help us make fun of that bald douchebag. We have I have one more thing I want to give Larry. I have a gift that I wanted to give him before I, relinquish the microphone here. He happens to date pretty much only Colombians. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but he really loves a good, crazy Colombia. What I was gonna do was get a cake, one of those big cakes, and have a stripper pop out, but I was like, you know what, that's just so uncreative. I think I'd rather just get him a whole gaggle of bitches dressed up as Colombia. So if we can get the MP3 player queued up, we have a whole gaggle of crazy bitches dressed up as Colombia. Woo! Here is your present.
Ass and titties, ass, titties, titties, ass and titties, ass and titties,
Right on, Larry.
ass, titties, titties, ass and titties. Bitches, that's where they get. Come on, let's go to the easy rest. Ass, titties, ass, titties, titties, ass and titties. Bitches, that's where they get. Come on, let's go to the easy rest. When I sing ass, titties, ass, titties, ass, titties, titties, ass and titties. Ass, 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 ass. You a light-skinned bitch that make you cheat. I could buy you home, 'cause bitch, I'm rich. I see broke assholes, 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 assholes. You a light-skinned bitch that make you cheat.
Best Colombia ever.
Man, I totally wish we were having a Colombian costume contest.
Got a better costume than the Rocky. Bitter.
If you showed up in the Fox costume, all of us would have gotten it. Damn it!
All right, that's thanks, Liz, for arranging all those Colombians. I didn't know. I thought by now, again, I didn't prepare. I thought by now I'd get inspired and be like, that's the Larry story I have to tell. I've known Larry for 12 years. Yeah, I think the first time I met you was before you had joined Cast, but you were living with, who was in the house? Who was in the first people in that house? It was Dave.
It was Dave, Lauren, and Deanna, I think. Yep.
Yeah, and there was a Cast meeting at your house.
And I wasn't in Cast.
You weren't in Cast, but there was a Cast meeting. And like a lot of people back in the day, it was like, oh, hey, look, it's Larry Buzzell, the guy who runs all those websites and everything. And me being a new person to Rocky Horror, I was like, nerd! Exactly. Thanks. And yeah, then he joined Cast, and who knew after that day, 8 years later, we'd be living together with a pile of dishes in the sink that never seem to actually get clean. Who here? There are probably a lot of people. Who here has had the good fortune to live with Larry? It's me, Dave, Kate, Regina. Is that it? There's no other.
Well, I mean,
I guess.
practically. But
Yeah.
I don't expect him to pay rent ever. Much like Regina, yes, John.
Yeah, so I had.
Oh, and hey, Jay, you know, actually, now that I think about it.
There are a lot of people. Has anyone ever seen Larry clean a dish before? No, it's because it's never.
Hey,
Once?
there was that one time.
There was that one time that his mom was coming over. That was probably it. That is that cheap of a Jew that he washes the paper plate?
No, I'm not crazy. I just buy new dishes.
That works too. Has anyone ever seen Larry wash his own clothes? Yeah. This is Larry washing off his clothes. I'll be back at 5 today. Here you go. That's also how Larry packs for a convention, if you've never seen it. He literally says, what's dirty, drops it off to the cleaners, picks it up in the bag, throws it in a suitcase, hops on a plane.
He packs for conventions by dating me.
He packs what?
He packs for conventions by dating me.
See, Kate's still not funny. He takes better care of his photos than he does his chinchilla.
Holy shit!
Ironically, all the other things that are important, like pieces of the movie, posters,
German
movie novels, those just sit in piles in basements. The man has owned 4 Rockolas now? Is it 5 Rockolas now? That's
of all those 5, 2 of them are in fact still in. Well, 1.5 of them are in usable condition.
I'm gonna get it fixed today now.
exactly. Oh no! It'll be. I can leave it at my old house. They're not gonna. Oh, they tore down my old house. I guess they got rid of the Rockola.
That was their fault, you dick.
Me? He likes to blame again.
Talk about
He just
it later.
blames
Go
me.
on, put that on your list.
Put that on my not gonna happen on my list. What are some of the let's see, we drove to Chicago for Rice 3 times.
Good times.
Once for
We've driven-
Jukebox,
Yep.
once for Mayor McCheese,
Yep. And once for a convention.
and once because I wanted to
Have sex with Emily?
have sex with
Yeah.
Sean Stutler.
Well,
I have videotape of Chad yelling at a Pennsylvania policeman.
oh yeah, that was when I discovered Larry was the first person I ever tried this on. We were driving back from Chicago, and it was late. It was late at night. Really dark out in the middle. Has anyone driven all the way clear across Pennsylvania? I know there's Indiana, everyone from Indiana. And so you know that you kind of get out of Ohio and then there's just nothingness of Pennsylvania until you hit like Allentown. It's literally it's just blackness. It's absence of light. And one night what's that? The highest point east of the Mississippi. Yes, we've all seen that one. Larry was passed out, and I think I was just kind of annoyed that Larry was sleeping, and I had to keep myself awake. And so we're by ourselves driving down a hill, and I get up speed, and I slam on the brakes and just start going ah! And this is in his car, by the way. Larry just wakes up white-knuckled and like eyes bug. He's what the fuck? And I was like, oh, nothing. I just wanted to see if you were sleeping.